So for DECA, I'm doing one of the virtual business challenges, and me and my friend Annalisa, she's the president, she's my partner in a lot of things. We chose the restaurant because I'm like, marketing is like my event in DECA, and like, it seemed one of the easier ones to do. Not saying that, oh, it's a piece of cake, but it would be manageable for us. And the rule that only one of us can access it at a time is stupid, because why are you giving us the option to do it together if only one of us can do it at a time? And I hate not being able to do it with her, because we can't we can text, but not all the time. So I finally had time to start this, and so I'm a week into the year. If you guys are doing the restaurant ones, it's hard. I spent $40,000 on equipment, places for chairs, and I wish there's a way where you could place your chairs before buying them, an outline, because there was a couple times where I had to spend $2,000 on chairs and stuff, and I didn't like where they were set up, so I had to sell them and move them somewhere else and buy new ones. Oh my god. And I'm trying to incorporate feedback, and I had about an entire day of customers arriving before I realized I didn't buy any food. Do not let me run a restaurant, guys. I'm telling you right now, I didn't buy a product. And so I'm looking at the messages why do the servers keep saying we are out of everything? Because you didn't buy it. So anyways, it's Thursday now. We started on Sunday. We're closed on Mondays. I've got 3 cooks, 4 servers. I have no idea. And I think we don't need that many, because I keep seeing a lot of them pop up being waiting for a task to do. So I'm just waiting until maybe we're busier. I don't know, my weekly payroll is $7,000. Or who laid out this kitchen? Okay, so I moved this soda fountain. The dinner prices are too high. Okay, well at this point I've lowered the smoked turkey. It's supposed to be a fancy sit-down restaurant, from $22 to $17. It's supposed to be for business or for romantic, right? Can you get the idea that the lobster ravioli is supposed to be an appetizer if it's only $10, and the sirloin steak is supposed to be a main course if it's $20? I'm trying to talk to my dad about it, and all he has to say is, I have never spent $20 on anything before. You just spent $20 on beer yesterday, didn't you? So I'm trying to figure out how to run this. This is an interesting setup. I wanted a lot of room here, but I don't think we need that. I think I could probably add a few more chairs in, although we don't have a lot of customers so far. We've had groups of 4 max, but I have a couple big tops for business meetings and stuff. I have a kitchen. We have the storage. Let's look at the storage, shall we? Food storage, stocked up. Kind of. I put more in there. Shelf lives, stuff like that. Kitchen. Oops. Restaurant. So we have actions, right? So I can look at the layout, I can look at the menu design, the staffing, the purchasing, suggested selling, fake survey that happened, I guess, and the fake survey results saying that people liked our restaurant more than others before it was even open. Right? I can buy stuff. This is why I was really unsure about doing this without Annalisa, because girl, I just set the menu. Can you at least look at it? But we need to start now, because we only have this week. It ends on Friday, and we're not on the leaderboard yet. Not that we expect to, go to nationals for the virtual business challenge. But then there's our ratings. Oh, that's nice. It went from 3 to 3.1. Do you want to go to a 3 out of 5-star restaurant? No. Anyways, messages. They can't make anything. Okay, so I up our inventory. I up our stock. So I'm just trying to figure this out, guys. I'm just trying to figure this out. But it's only January 4th, apparently, of 2052. So I have 12 more months. So just wait. You see right here, I have it on 5 times speed, because otherwise, the minutes just tick by. And it's already 9 p.m. in my restaurant, so I just wait. These are the servers. See, they're waiting to do stuff, so I don't know if we need that many. See, they're seating people, and then they leave immediately. So I wonder why people leave immediately. So I go to the messages. And so, hold on. We're out of things. Okay, so we're out of the salad and crab cakes, right? So then I go to, let's see here, purchasing maybe? So what was it? Salad. So we're just gonna, I don't know what's in the salad. So we're just gonna up this salad, fancy vegetables. We'll just up that by that. I don't know what par value means. Can you tell? Up fruit, because I guess people could have fruit in a salad. Salad greens, we're gonna up that a lot. I feel like that's pretty important to a salad. We're out of the salad. Ooh, and crab cakes. I don't know, there's like herbs and crab cakes, right? So then, oh, we're definitely gonna up the vegetables. Crab cakes. What else is in crab cakes? Like bread and stuff? Okay. So then hopefully, our salad supplies and our crab cake supplies are gonna be up. I feel like we're ruining a lot of stuff. Okay, look at that. And they just left. Why? We're out. Oh, no. I don't know who's saying this. I feel hurt. And they just left too. And look at all these, I have 4 servers standing around doing nothing. That's it. We don't need that many. And according to the fake survey results, our most popular days are Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which is interesting. We decided to be closed Monday because Annalisa, she works at a restaurant. She's like, I don't know if we need to be open all day, every day. Okay, look. They're sitting down, looking forward to our meals. They're enjoying their meals. People have been doing that sometimes. Okay, look at that. And then they left. They left right away. Dinner prices are too high. Guys, take a look at my menu. We have, crab cakes. We have scallop risotto. That's supposed to be like appetizers, right? Makes sense that that's $10. This is supposed to be a fancy sit-down restaurant, like I'm saying. Spaghetti meatballs, right? Common stuff. Lobster ravioli, common stuff. Salad, common stuff. In the $10 to $15 range. And then, yes, my roast turkey is going to be $17. But if they insist, I'll lower it. I don't want the prices to feel random though, so I've only been dropping them by by 2 instead of 1. I mean, obviously it only costs like $4 to make the grilled salmon fillet, but we have to upcharge. Yeah, thanks, Theo.
Are you vlogging?
Yes, and so we'll just drop that a couple dollars. We'll just drop that a couple dollars. Okay, and then who laid out this kitchen? Well, too bad. Okay, employee complains. I'm very sorry, are the least of my concerns right now. Out of the shift salad and the crab cakes, guys. Where are they supposed to be right now? I don't even know. I don't even know what this means, guys. I keep buying new stuff. Shelf life is pretty good. View, restaurant. We'll just watch. Look, people leaving. And they're leaving right away. And now it's like 11 p.m. And I don't know our hours. Scroll down. Look at all that. The price of roast turkey is too high. You guys just watch me in real time lower the price of roast turkey $2. When I first opened the restaurant, it was $22. And now it's like $14. Customer feedback is important, guys, but also it's supposed to be a fancy restaurant. CEOs, that's what I'm expecting my target market to be. They can pay $22 for roast turkey. What the hell? So I'm just kind of frustrated. But we're gonna keep doing this, and I'll update you guys. Hey, another restaurant, ignore that. Another restaurant simulation, like DECA thing, like update. I'll probably just combine them all into one video. Is we basically, like, I don't know what some of these things mean, and I want to learn from my mistakes. The problem is I'm not great at communicating, like, things when I'm, like, in a team. Like, even if I'm, like, the project manager or something, like, I hate, like, actually telling people what to do, like, at least when I like them. And I like Annalisa, and it's not that I'm, like, trying to be like, you're not doing anything, but, like, she's busy, so, like, I'm trying to, take over to help her. And my problem is I'm still in, like, January in the simulation. She just texted me and I feel so bad. We're still in January in the simulation, and it ends, like, this Friday. So I have 5 days. And the simulation is for, like, the whole year. Like, it says we're in, like, 2052, right? But it runs for, like, the whole year in the simulation, but we have 5 days. So that's, like, 2 months per day? A little over 2 months per day. Well, today is the only day I've been working on it, and I'm still in, like, the second week. Which means I actually gotta be doing, like, 3 months per day if I want a chance at redemption, right? If I think, because once you finish the year, they're like, great, here's your spot, like, whether or not you're on the leaderboard, like, this is your spot, this is your ranking, and you can try again. So if I complete the entire simulation, maybe by Wednesday, like sometime during Wednesday, I start the new one for redemption. Maybe, you know, I start with my menu items priced down. Or instead of the fancy, like, oh, come here for business or for romance stuff, come here for casual stuff. So like, yeah.
Okay.
Talking about the simulation.
Okay. Well, when you're done, I need to ask you a question.
He needs to ask me a question. Can you ask? No, it's okay. So yeah, that's the update. Yeah, that's the update, guys. I basically need to do, I'm hoping by the next time I update you, which is hopefully tomorrow morning at like 8 a.m., I will have done the entire month of January, of course, and as much through February as I can. Ideally, I want to hit right at the end of February, but we'll see how it goes. I could probably stay up forever doing that simulation. It's so fun because I've done it before. I just haven't been able to finish it before. But bad news, that simulation, I ran out of money before the end of January. So I had to restart after, you know, doing a couple more of the tutorials and explanations. People on my bus are staring at me. But I restarted and I seem to be doing better. I priced my menu items like much lower and everything. Like I'm learning from my mistakes, like staffing, inventory, and everything. Hopefully it goes better. After watching that back, just to make sure that the video got off on like a good like ending and stuff, like it ended good. I'm doing the simulation. I did try to do it during school, but it kept, every time I closed my Chromebook, it kept refreshing, and like I had like actual schoolwork to do that I still didn't do. Which now that I'm thinking about it, I had an essay due last week. If you think about it, I'm not that behind on my classes, but the grades, I'm not satisfied with my grades. My dad just texted me. I hope you called your mother. No, I didn't. I think that means they're home. Anyways, just finishing this up. I'm working on the simulation. I'm going to at least. Oh, they're not home. Sorry for the bad angle. I'm trying to keep this video professional, but it's not working, especially when I'm in my own house. I am going to continue the simulation this evening. I was through like the beginning of January, because remember I had to restart, so I didn't even get to February. I changed the dining area a little bit with, like, I just looked up some examples online, and I designed a layout that could fit more tables, and I didn't add so many, like, big tops, because groups of 8 to 10 never really came in, so I did, like, sets of, like, 3 pairs, right? So, like, 6, and then, like, 1 8, but mostly, like, that 4 people could fit in, and so I've been checking maybe my ratings a little too obsessively, but we're in the 3 out of 5-star ratings, which is our highest. And they're not doing the average rating properly, because tell me why the average rating should be like 3.4 based off what I know how to calculate average for, and it's like 2.9. Okay. And then I checked the messages, because even though I have it on like 25 times speed, just to like, we need to speed this up because we have like a whole year to go. Every time people like walk up and then walk away, I'm like, oh, hello, we're not busy, like what's going on? So I look at the messages. They're always complaining about that your beverage prices are too high. It's $2 for a glass of milk and a glass of orange juice, $3 for coffee, because you guys love coffee so much. It's premium Colombian dark roast too. So what is your problem? They even said when we did like fake survey with fake results, the Corner, which is the name of our restaurant, has the best prices. Why are you lying, guys? What happened to all of our loyal customers? I'm paying for ads for social media, and you guys just want to treat me like the dirt off of your shoe? I have some grievances. But we're, let's see, 1, 2, 3 days away. 3 days and 11 months away. I'll update you guys next time there's something to update about. Maybe tomorrow morning. I think I'll have time. My friend's driving me to school early in the morning, so my best friend, so I can vlog. But yeah, just to end the video on a good note, I don't have an outro. Maybe I'll do something cool, right? Okay, bye!